is Becks. I am starting off my Booktube adventure here with a TBR game, and I'm really excited to get to know y'all, get to know everybody, and just have fun reading. So let me tell y'all the rules. So here's the cage as such. There's 5 colors. We got 5 colors in there, and they correspond to cards that I've made. The red ones have things like my husband picks what I read, because we have he's smiling over there, we have very opposite tastes. Or I hate watching horror movies. They terrify me. So one of the cards in here is that I have to read a book that has a movie portrayal that's a horror movie. I have to watch it, read and watch. And that'll be funny, like if I draw that, because that's honestly my worst nightmare. So I don't want this stack. It also completely makes me lose control. So it could be that I have to get the number of books that I own, which is currently 102. I have a lot of unread books, and I have to just do a random generator, and then I have to start counting for whatever number I get. So it could be like literally any book on my shelf at that point. I have no control. If you guys think of any prompts that you want me to add in here, go for it. You know, hurt my soul, it's fine. We also have like mood read for the hearts, guilty pleasure. So like a book that, like, what guilty pleasure means is other people might not think this book is good, or this series is good, or this author is good, but I do. So like, whatever, I'm gonna read one of those guilty pleasure books. It could also be a smut book. There's also most anticipated, most recent like purchase, so like a impulse buy that I recently did, if I've done one. The green and yellow, and these are just like standard prompts, like read a book with an animal on the cover is one I know that's there. It could be like read poetry, read a thriller. So the reason why blue is here is because I have an unrealistic goal for myself pretty much from the get-go every month, as well as I do a lot of readathons and I do read-alongs, and there's the buzzword. I also have a series jar, which you'll see, I could show you now. I have a series jar, but like there's like this many cards, so just one of the random obligations can fall in here. I am going to be keeping a bingo card. Once I get a bingo, I get to buy an extra book that month. To buy a book. Let's go ahead and get started. First color is white. So that is a heart card. And for the bingo, it's number 8, which is on here. Yay! So we'll go ahead and put that on there. And I have like a little thing here to just keep, like, this won't go back in. And let's see what the first card is. So the first card is read a book with a beautiful cover. This girl loves a beautiful cover. So one moment while I figure out what book that's gonna be. Okay, so I figured out what book that's gonna be. The Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Bowley. Look at that cover. Like, I believe it's a Native American main character, but that's all I really know. So I'm gonna read this, because this girl can educate herself. She dreams of a fresh start at college, but when family tragedy strikes, Dunnis puts her future on hold to look after her fragile mother. The only bright spot is meeting Jamie, the charming new recruit on her brother Levi's hockey team. Okay, and it talks about an FBI investigation of a lethal new drug. And there's deaths involved. And this is like all on here, so this is like no spoilers, but I'm super excited. One of my friends, Katie, she recommended it to me literally probably like about a week before it was once again brought in my life. So I'm really glad I'm able to get this on my TBR. On to book number 2. Dropped it. Yellow. So, and the number, here, let me make that a little bit more aesthetically. I like it this way. Yeah, because then you can see the little handlebar. Okay. The number is 31. It is 31 on my bingo chart. It is not, but let's see what the card is. It's read a sci-fi. So I don't know if there's any sci-fis that I need to read. So I'm gonna need a moment. Okay, so before I show the book, this would definitely fall under guilty pleasure. Other people might not think this is good, but I love this show. The books maybe aren't that good, but you're gonna see me read them because I need any clue I can get to figure out what is going on. Pick is Darkness on the Edge of Town, which is the second book in the Stranger Things series. The print is so big. Okay, on to number 3. And we have another yellow. Okay, so we got number 32, which is really interesting because we had 31 the time before, and it is yellow. Showing you. Oh. Okay, cool. This is really gonna work out for me. So the next one is Read a Sapphic, and that is perfect. Never Anyone But You by Rupert Thompson is the book that I will be reading for the Sapphic pick. This book is really awesome. It's based off of real people that survived both World War I and World War II, and their story. Really excited to read it. Sorry, my husband is laughing because I'm saying everything wrong. I love him, it's great, we hate it here. Jewish lesbians that survived World War I and World War II. We hate it here. Okay, on to book number 4. What am I even doing here? We hate it here. It is red. I'm scared. Randomize. Okay. I own 102 books. Okay, my husband is going to put between 1 and 102. The 38th book that I count is on this TBR, and I have no control. Be right back. Decided to bring y'all with me for this. This is the bookshelf. Real cute. I'm gonna start counting. Okay, so the pick, the number is the second book in a series, so I am gonna refer back to the first book in the series for this TBR game. So, yeah. So I will be referring to the first book in that series, which is Red Queen. I really wanted to read this and I just never got around to it. So I'm so excited that this is on my TBR and that this is like causing me to get to this series. So I will be reading this. All right, on to book number 5. We're almost done. Green! Oh my god, it's green. We're recording, right? Okay, yeah, we're recording. Number 62. So we got green. So let's see what this is. It's Pet Pick! Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that's where I put a treat on 3 books that I want to read this month. I have 2 cats, Oliver and Louie. They will be picking what I read. So one moment while I get that situated. You want to keep making noise? You don't like Mama doing this? Huh? All right. Okay, let's try again. All right, Louie, you ready for this? So I'm gonna put 3 treats, and he's already out here. The treats are on there, dude. The treats are on there. You just gotta pick one. I'm not tricking you. I don't got them. They're on the book. Sir. You're gonna have to figure it for yourself, sir. Oh my god, I think you found it. All right. There you go. So happy for you. Now you can have that one. Here you go. Sir. Sir. Over here. Come on. There. All right, so he chose Angela's Ashes. Perfect. Okay, so after much difficulty, Louis picked Angela's Ashes. Next month is March, obviously. I mean, it's literally everywhere. But I am the daughter of an Irish immigrant. My father came to the United States when he was, I believe he was 21 years old. Sorry, Dad, if I got that age wrong. My dad actually speaks Gaelic, and I feel really bad that I don't speak the Irish language. But yeah, I try to make it a priority to read books that are from all countries, but also just mainly like my own culture, so that I can, you know who I am. So Angela's Ashes is supposedly a really hard-hitting book about real events. Frank McCourt, the person that wrote it, it's a memoir. Really cool fact is that this was gifted to my father by my aunt Beatty, and when my aunt Beatty gifted it to him, she put in a newspaper clipping from when it was published originally. So obviously, like, this book has been in my family, actually. I'm really glad I'm getting to this. And this also comes highly recommended. One of my best friends, Gloria, we swap books, so we mail each other books and then swap out new books with each other, just to kind of like help, like, books that we think the other person would appreciate and learn. Times it's to like help educate each other. But this is one of the books that she wanted me to read, actually, and I have a copy from her as well. This is the copy my dad gave me, so really excited. All right, so this is the last one, unless we get a red prompt that says to add another one. Alrighty, now that we have our life together. Blue. Cool. The blue is the ones where it's like trying to, like, try to, meet the expectations I've put on myself. Okay. Backlist. So what Backlist is, it's a book you've had for a long time and you just some reason never have got into it. The Buzzwordathon is a place this coming month in March, and a book that I've owned since college. I bought this book, I started it, but then school got in the way and I just never finished it. Let me grab it. So the book is In Cuba, I Was a German Shepherd. It says, selected as a New York Times notable book of the year, Ana Mendez's In Cuba, I Was a German Shepherd has been held by critics as a superb, masterful, and mesmerizing. From the Pushcart Prize-winning title story, a masterpiece of humor and heartbreak unfolds a series of family snapshots that illuminate the landscape of an exiled community's rich in heritage and memory and longing for the past. At once tender and sharp-fanged. I love that. At once tender and sharp-fanged. So that is the stack of books. This is what we're looking at. There's 3 books that are not, my husband. But I'm doing the Gunslinger series, the Dark Tower series of Stephen King. So Coffee Over Apple, Steph. Doing the read along with her this year. So it's not on my main TBR, but I need to read this. So I'm currently about to finish from February. Here's the first book, Inkheart. It's gorgeous. Ink Spell is on the way in the mail. I'm gonna read it this coming month. but it's not on here. I couldn't get it on here. And the third one is for my book club because the poll actually ends on March 1st. That is a book that I am definitely going to be reading this month, even though it's not on the main TBR. Here is the stack for March. I'm so excited that you stumbled. You just meandered over to my channel here because this is the start of something new. Hey guys, I'm ending off this vlog here just to say a couple of things. One of them is that I totally didn't mention that this is the Patreon book club pick for Sydney's Patreon, and this is the book that all of the Wormies are reading. I'm going to tag Sydney down below because I absolutely love her content and her channel, and that's totally why I'm trying to get to this and why I wanted to add it on. So yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say that I chose to do my TBR game for my very first video because I tried making the newbie book tag and I just felt so nervous, and I don't know, I felt too scripted. I just like want to be myself on here, and I thought there was just no better way than to just completely dive in, just jump on in, show you guys who I am, and have a lot of fun. I realized that sometimes because I was so focused or I wasn't doing the actual bingo, so I'm definitely going to be, you know, learning along the way. So yeah. Ow! While the idea of doing a bingo cage was definitely like new to me, I'm sure there are several, and I'm sure we're all very, you know, unique, fun individuals. I don't know who did it first, but whenever I was thinking about making a booktube channel, I always wanted to have a TBR game. Like that was like the biggest thing I wanted to do. You know, we should take a shot for every time I say I'm really excited. So yeah, I think that's everything. Until next time, subscribe, like my video, comment down below if you have any questions for me, if you have any suggestions for my new game. All right, Becks Books signing off.